Hey guys, it's Nitin here with the Ultimate Ebook Creator, and in this very quick video I am going to show you all the steps you need to take in order to create a book from scratch, right, from nothing, and export it as a MOBI or an EPUB file, and then you can upload it to Amazon Kindle. Now this book is not going to show you step by step because I have videos that do that in very much detail, but here I'm just going to briefly show you how you can create all the main steps. Okay, so step one is to enter all your books information, which I call the metadata. Okay, once you've installed the title, the description, the language, the author, publisher, the publishing date, and some keywords, you move on to the book cover. Okay, so here is the book cover. So here you basically browse and specify your book cover, and then comes the title page. So here what you want to do is basically type in or enter the title page with copyright information, etc., etc., and then we'll come to the actual content. So we'll skip over the table of contents for now. We'll come back to that in a second, but basically we move on to the content. Okay, so the content is organized in chapters and sections. Okay, so here we have a chapter on called breakfast. Okay, so we talk a little bit about the chapter on breakfast, and then we jump right into the first recipe called easy broccoli quiche. Okay, so here's my recipe. Now I've typed this in before, so I'm just showing you basically the steps. So we create a recipe. Now over here we can create more recipes for breakfast if you want, like scrambled eggs, poached eggs, blah blah blah. Then we move on to the main course. So once again we have a main course, okay, and then the main course has a chicken pot pie. Alright, and then desserts. Once again we have desserts here, and then we have our dessert menu, and then we move on to customer reviews. So we have customer reviews here. Alright, and what's happened is that you can create a link like this, read customer reviews, which will jump to here. Okay, and then you can jump back. So when you click on this, it'll jump back to here. So that's your book created. And now all you need to do is basically go to export, generate Amazon Kindle ebook, and then select MOBI file format, and you just basically save the file to your folder. You click save. This one's going to overwrite, that's fine, and now we're creating the ebook. Once the ebook is created, you get the dialog which basically tells you it's created, and here is the file path. You click OK, and that's it. That is your book. Now all you have to do is take that MOBI file and go to Amazon KDP and publish the book. Now all these steps have been detailed, like I said before, in a separate videos, and I invite you to basically go and watch those videos now if you need more information. But those were the basic steps. Dead easy. You fill out your information, you put in your content, you export to MOBI or EPUB. I would suggest MOBI for Kindle, and then you publish, and that's it.